Have you ever felt like it's really challenging, pretty scary and intimidating to try to talk about your faith or talk about Jesus with someone else? Yeah, I think we've all been there. Well, we've got a few opportunities for us to grow in this area coming up here at St. Paul. We're calling these workshops Telling God's Story, as we will learn together how, in the course of telling our own stories, our own testimonies of God's work in our lives, how we're ultimately going to be actually telling God's story of salvation for the world, and how that applies to me personally, and how it can also apply to other people as well. That's the goal, because I don't think many of us are naturally very comfortable or good at doing something like this. It doesn't mean that we have to necessarily memorize a whole bunch of, theology and all these terms and to have the answer to every question someone might ask. But you may not be an expert in those areas, but you are an expert on your own life and how God has led you through the ups and the downs, and He has stayed with you, and He has brought you to be part of His family and to follow Him. So we're going to learn together. There's a couple of opportunities here for these Telling God's Story workshops. 2 more in October, 1 in November. And if you click the link below, you can get some information about how to register and some other information as well. And then also some instructions for what you need to do to participate. It's a really wonderful exercise that I have been through before. You have to kind of, it helps you make sense of your life so far. What God has done for you, and how you can kind of succinctly be able to tell your story and ultimately lead other people to Jesus by giving your testimony of God's work in your life. So join us. We'd love to have you be part of these workshops. Click the link below, and we'll see you there.